Get ready for high-octane news. Verstappen's GT 500 video felt a bit misleading, and we need to talk about the respect that needs to be shown in this intense competition. We dive into the details of what happened and why this moment is so significant.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, George Russell is eager to copy Max Verstappen after hearing him talk with Toto Wolff about chasing that dream of a record-breaking attempt at the Nordschleife. Find out exactly what Russell has said about his inspiration and his own ambitious goals. Then we switch gears to the Nürburgring 24 hours. Max Verstappen knows what it takes to dominate that track, but who are the real threats? We break down the biggest rivals, looking at Christopher Haas, Alexander Sims, and the powerhouse One ROWE Racing. And finally, Max Verstappen himself is dropping some inspiration. We look at why Nyck de Vries is being inspired by Verstappen and what that means for the upcoming races. Don't miss a second of the action. Subscribe now and get the latest F1 news directly in your feed. A recent video featuring Max Verstappen in a GT 500 competition has sparked debate within the motorsport community. Analysis from GP Blog suggests that the video may have been misleading, emphasizing the need for continued respect within the sport. The commentary highlights a perceived discrepancy between the on-screen presentation and the actual events, prompting a call for a more nuanced and respectful approach to coverage and competition. Mercedes driver George Russell has revealed he has discussed the possibility of following in the footsteps of Max Verstappen, specifically regarding an attempt to break a record on the Nordschleife. Russell admitted to being inspired by Verstappen's recent performance around the Green Hell, citing his victory in an NLS2 race in March and watching Verstappen's Nordschleife race and an Imola wet race as highly impressive. Russell stated, "The Nordschleife is something that one day I'd love to do without doubt. I have driven it before. I've driven hundreds of laps on the sim around the Nordschleife, so I don't know when that day will be." He further disclosed that he had once spoken with Toto Wolff about putting an F1 car on the circuit to attempt the all-time lap record, though he did not elaborate on the outcome of those conversations. Shifting focus to his current priorities, Russell confirmed his immediate goal is to secure an F1 World Championship. He noted that he currently trails teammate Kimi Antonelli by 20 points in the drivers' standings, following Antonelli's strong run of 3 consecutive victories. Looking ahead, Russell expressed his ambition, saying, "Hopefully, when I've got 4 under my belt, I'll go and race at the Nordschleife during my F1 season." Separately, the content also highlights a special episode on channel YouTube featuring Ian Parks, Nick Golding, and Formula E CEO Jeff Dodds, who discuss the rapidly closing performance gap between Formula E and Formula One, with Dodds offering insights into the future direction of the Formula E series. Max Verstappen demonstrated his capability to succeed at the Nürburgring, evidenced by his victory alongside teammate Chris Lullem during his GT3 debut, although a subsequent entry was disqualified due to improper tire usage. Verstappen also led during the first stint of Race 2 of the 24-hour race qualifiers, before technical issues forced him and Lucas Auer out of contention. While Verstappen and his team are strong contenders, the 24-hour race presents a different challenge. In the SB9 class, 40 other teams are vying for the title, presenting a formidable field of competitors. Key rivals include Christopher Haas, a 38-year-old German who has been a consistent challenger, frequently battling Verstappen on the Nordschleife. Haas is supported by teammates Alexander Sims, who boasts a strong sports car record including a 2020 Nürburgring 24 hours win and multiple IMSA Sports Car Championship titles, and Ben Green, who, despite being less experienced, also has Nürburgring class victories. The reigning champion, One ROWE Racing, remains a major favorite, with 3 drivers in the winning quartet from the 2025 season. Proven GT drivers like Augusto Farfus, Rafael Marciello, Jordan Pepper, and Kelvin van der Linde are also significant threats, with van der Linde being a 3-time Nürburgring 24 Hours winner. Other serious contenders include 99 ROWE Racing, featuring Sheldon van der Linde and Dries Vanthoor, and Dan Harper, who secured a class victory at the 6 Hours of Imola. The Red Bull Team ABT entries are also making an impression, with the 84 finishing second in a recent qualifier. Nicky Katzberg stands out as a notable figure, having secured 2 Nürburgring 24 Hours wins in 2020 and 2023, alongside teammate Niki Yelali, who also achieved a victory at the 24 Hours of Le Mans in the LMP2 class. Porsche remains a brand to watch, having secured 13 victories in the 24-hour race, though their last win was in 2021. Drivers such as Kevin Ester, Ihan Guven, and Thomas Prioning are being watched closely as they aim to break Porsche's 5-year drought. The recent discussions surrounding the Nürburgring have generated considerable buzz, with some observers expressing strong positive sentiment. Specifically, one perspective highlighted by GP Blog suggests that the event is proving to be fantastic. Furthermore, there is a notable connection drawn between Nyck de Vries and the performance of Max Verstappen, indicating that de Vries's presence or performance is being viewed as an inspiration by some within the automotive community. This commentary underscores the high level of engagement surrounding recent motorsport events and driver dynamics.